The GOAT debate has gone on for years. It's a dumb debate, but for many reasons. And first of all, I think it's very pointless. Just talk basketball. It doesn't always have to be about the GOAT. That's not the only thing that matters in basketball. Number two, I just think the same day. Let me explain why. GOAT debate is obviously between NBA and LeBron. It's the main GOAT debate that's been happening for years. Both are all-time greats, legends. But when you strip away the narratives and look at the facts, the answer becomes clear. MJ isn't just a standard. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And LeBron, as great as he is, simply doesn't measure up to Michael Jordan's level of dominance. Michael Jordan's resume, MJ's resume is untouchable. 6 titles, 6 championships, and 6 finals trips, 6 finals MVPs, 6 for 6, 6-0 in the finals, 5 league MVPs, 10 scoring titles, a DPOY, and 9 all-defensive first-team selections. He led the league in scoring nearly every year of his prime, 10 scoring titles. That's it, while being the best defender of the game. And in the finals, man, this dude was perfect. No collapses, no excuses, no game sevens, just dominance every single time in a tougher conference. Was a better basketball player on both sides of the ball. Is more iconic and is more durable. And MJ is also the greatest scorer of all time. Like, that has to legitimately matter. LeBron's not the best. LeBron's more of an all-around versatile guy, but being the best in one skill to me matters, especially in the GOAT conversation. Bron has built an incredible resume too. Bron James, 4 championships, 4 finals MVPs, rings, titles, chips, like I said before, or whatever y'all want to call it. All-time scoring leader, 20 years of sustained greatness. But here's the issue. Here's the problem. Finals record, 4 wins and 6 losses, and 6 times on the biggest stage, came up short. Now, 07, 08, 2010, 2011, there's some instances where you could argue about LeBron, not just in the finals, but in general, whether it was 2011 against Dallas or multiple losses to Golden State, which, to be fair, he couldn't control that, so I don't really hold that against him, but still. Still lost, so still choked against Dallas. And LeBron's story is just as much about missed opportunities as it is about victories, which you can't say for MJ at all. Jordan never let his opponents taste victory when it mattered the most. He dominated his era more than LeBron did. That's why no player of the 90s has won 4 titles like Steph has. No player of the 2010s. Now, matter of fact, KD, Kawhi, and Steph have at least 2 titles in the 2010s as top 30 players ever. Can't say that for the 90s. Can't say that for Barkley, Malone. Could say that for Hakeem, but that's still one guy. And David Robinson, like I said, he was actually a shell of himself. So I just don't, when he won those chips. But LeBron, for all his greatness, has been outdueled on the biggest stage again and again. Jordan built a dynasty with the Bulls, never ran to form a super team, as critics say, never left the franchise broken when he walked away. Meanwhile, every team LeBron let loose ends up in ruins, although that could actually not be his fault, chasing the short-term win-now moves he demands. When people call LeBron the GOAT, they are focusing highly on longevity. Being great for the long time isn't the same as being the greatest. MJ didn't just dominate for a decade, he owned the league both statistically and culturally. And that has to matter too, not just longevity. But longevity is still very important. I just value peak play slightly higher. He inspired a generation of players, including LeBron himself, actually watch MJ. Who's now disrespecting MJ for no reason at all, just to prop himself up as a GOAT. It just makes no sense. And to come at Jordan fans too. And unlike LeBron James, Jordan's legacy has no blemishes, no finals collapses, no need to justify his losses, make excuses, woulda, coulda, shooters, etc. Woulda, coulda, shooters, etc. Shooters, fraction at the highest level. That's what separates him from LeBron. And MJ still played at a high level for nearly a decade and a half, and that mattered. Obviously, nowhere near as good as LeBron, but still, he makes up for it in other aspects, such as what I've already mentioned so far here in this video. And his flame burned higher than LeBron's too. LeBron is an all-time legend. Okay, no question, no doubt. No one is disputing that. But the GOAT, I can't. It's just too hard for me to do it, and the case would be too hard. MJ's case, like I said before, is simple, straight. Said in another video. Simple put, you don't have to convince yourself of nothing. That title belongs to MJ for a reason. Michael Jordan, the killer instinct, the undefeated finals dominance, the cultural impact, the flawless legacy. Jordan clears LeBron, and that's why the debate isn't really a debate at all. Michael Jordan is and always will be the greatest of all time.